Hey there, YouTube. This is JV111 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let the Beast Be Fed. So, since last time, I did the video, a lot of things have changed. So this is gonna be another update video, unfortunately. I will soon be doing more, you know, actual videos, school and everything, but we decided to update the server to version 7 of the Minecraft pack, and it didn't go completely as planned. So, yeah, server is back on scratch again. So and a couple other things have changed. Also, one thing, we're not doing the community anymore. Like, there's still a communal presence. Like, people will help other people out and such sorts. It's only a 1500 by 1500 map, but there is a second world, and that's only if you gain the server owner's trust. He'll add you to the second world, and it's basically just gonna be sorry, a mining world and whatnot. Um, but yeah, so this base is not just for me. Uh, I'm actually shacked up with STB. If you guys remember him from the last few episodes, he was the guy that had the really cool Zycroft looking stuff. So me and him have been working together and doing some stuff. He's been doing a lot more work than I really have been. I've been kind of just dicking around a little bit, to be honest. But I'll show you guys what we've been doing, and I'll show you what I plan on doing in the future episodes. So we're gonna start off. Why did this do that? I hate these. We should have set this up with our P2 pipes. So this is our automated rubber tree farm using a normal tree farm from forestry, a forester, and I can't remember what this is called. The tree cutter from forestry. It is running off of apple juice. Yeah, of all items, and the apple juice comes from this thing. Now, there's three of these guys, and they're really cool. They're from Steve's Carts. So this guy is basically a modular cart that you can put attachments on. He has a tree cutter upgrade. He has solar panels. He can run off of lava as well, and he has storage. And he unloads to this thing. So what this thing is, it's a I can't remember what it's called. I remember seeing it a while back. If I can find it, I'll let you guys know what it's called. Probably can't find it. But what it basically does is, well, you can see right here. Oh, sorry, here it is, Cargo Manager. Duh. So basically, items come into here and go out through various outputs. Right now, the only output it can come out of is at the bottom, and it has this filter attached to it, so it's not taken out one item at a time and lagging the crap out of the server. As you can see, we have wood for days. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 full barrels of oak wood. We got so much wood, we actually had to do some stuff over here I'll show you guys later. This guy has he's working backwards. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably full up on stuff. But he has what I like to call basically the farmer upgrade, but what I like to call the combine. And basically, I had to build him. He's different. He runs off 2 solar engines because I killed the last one accidentally by placing lava down here. And if you wonder where we got all the rails from, it's not from the coke oven. Uh, Actually, no, we did build some ovens, some of these guys, but a lot of them came from abandoned mine shafts that we find in the area. And we just gather them up. So his job is to get wheat, seeds, and wheat. Pretty simple. So there's a cow farm with a feeder attached to him. I wonder if he is empty. He is very empty, but we have enough cows. Over here is our carrot farm, and we have carrots for days, more carrots than you know what to do with, and we also have pigs for days, so we're good on food. I'm gonna have to kill this later. You'll see why. Over here is our very simple cacti farm. Works very well. Premise is that once the cacti grows to a certain height, they break and it drops into the water. Ooh, and gets picked up by these obsidian pipes and just placed in the barrel. Pretty simple. And here is our reed farm for our books. We don't, we try not to enchant tools directly. We try to enchant books now. At least me and STB have been, just so that we can get better tools later on. Here is our Twilight portal, and our Nether portal is right here. This is cool. This is our red power, or our bluetricity power stuff. This is a little windmill running off a turbine engine and a few solar panels, and all of these battery boxes are full. So if we ever decide to go to bluetricity, we have more than enough power to last us for a very long time. Ooh, let me just try and get down here. So here is our enchanting station. Don't know what these are. I'll have to ask. They're probably just covers. Oh, if you guys are wondering about the texture pack, I'm running a modified version of OCD. I'll put the description of, well, I'll put in the description of the video where you can find it. This is almost dead. This is an optimized version of it. This will get us 30 levels every single time. So here is our little sorting area that STB tries so hard to keep organized, and I ruin it regularly. I try to keep everything as neat and tidy as possible, but if there's an open slot and I'm doing something, it's going in the open slot. Sorry, STB. Yeah, so we got a couple project tables. We already have a couple of plans made for pistons and transposers. We've been using those a lot, so we figured, well, the pistons he did because he's always making engines. I made a transposer because I like using red power. It's nicer. We got two uncrafting tables because STD likes to go into the Twilight Forest. I might do a video of me and him doing a Twilight Forest run. It'll be a later thing. So here is our power generating facility. As you can see, we have turtles, and these turtles are being charged via over here. I'll show you how we're charging them. Like this MFE is getting drained to shit. How is he doing? Oh, I'm lagging. I'm down to 5 frames per second. This area lags me to hell when I'm recording. Alright. Try and get here. We got Soul Forge. Got an extractor. I got an iron tank here for creosote oil. And here's what we've been doing with the wood. First off, for those of you who aren't aware, a lot of you should be, you can actually make charcoal using the coke oven, and it will output creosote oil. Not the most efficient way to make charcoal, but when you got a coke oven lying around and you got more wood than you can ever use in an entire lifetime, we make charcoal using coke oven. Then we just funnel some charcoal into here to our blast furnace. Not that we need any more. Now we get the electric one. We also burn some of the wood. Now a lot of you are gonna say, why don't you turn it into charcoal and burn the generator using charcoal? I'm lazy. So this isn't efficient as for any means, but it works. We'll probably refine it once we start losing, when we start actually running through the wood, which probably won't happen anytime soon. So we got, that's a LV transformer, another MFE here. We got a semi-fluid generator. Those are cool. That's one of the things that I don't mind about Greg Tech, even though it's expensive as hell. It gives you more options to use different product to generate EU. The semi-fluid you can use to use creosote oil to generate EU. So I think that's cool. So we got a liquid transposer right here. It fills up a little bit. every time, and it runs through a can, brings it here, empty can goes back, and whatnot. And sorry, all the excess goes in here. So this is basically our big ass buffer. So if we ever run out of energy, I can just go in here, or grab some cans from here, go in here, fill them up, and then just plop them in the semi-fluid. This is our biogas production. The majority of our items run off biogas, or in this case, biomass. Uh, if you're wondering why this looks so weird, this is two, I think they're only, yeah, two 5x5s for the iron tanks from Railcraft. I didn't know you could stack them. I was watching Zisto a little while ago, and he was stacking all like 9 of them together, and I'm like, that won't work. And well, what do you know? It works. He was using it for lava. So I did it for our biomass production, and I also did it for our lava production. Now this is a joint effort by both me and STD. A lot of this like piping and making it look better is him, but the original idea was mine. My idea was basically using biofuel to fuel a bunch of bioengines right here. He had way more than I ever thought we were ever going to need, but we're still not using, like, we're still full. We're still pumping. It's great. So, using the biofuel to charge up a bunch of Buildcraft product and thermal expansion product that requires MJs, and then a few magma crucibles. Now, this guy is constantly being pumped full of cobblestone. Oop. And these things are always running at all times. Is he getting power? Why ain't he burning? He not getting power? Hang on a second, guys. Sorry about this. You should be getting power. Why he not getting power? Oh, he might be turned off because of the redstone line here. Hang on, let me just turn the redstone line off. Yeah, there we go. So we'll have to fix that. I'll probably just have to move the red wire piping to down here or something. No big deal. So yeah, so these 3 magma crucibles feed into this stacked 7x7, so 2 7x7 tanks. Yeah, the bottom one's already full. A lot of lava. We were originally using the lava to power up all the IC2 stuff here, but then STD made some solar panels, some nice advanced solars. So that's no longer needed. We even got 2 MFEs fully charged, or Mufasas, sorry. So what I decided to do is plop down a centrifuge and start centrifuging some lava. And we still got all the geothermals ready to go whenever we want to. This is now making obsidian as we need it. So there's a use for it. So I can just turn that on. And I can make a stack of obsidian whenever I feel like it. Doesn't matter, we got more enough lava, so it's okay. So for those of you who don't know, you can centrifuge lava. People consider it very cheaty, but the amount of time it takes to centrifuge a stack of still lava, it balances out. Although there are rumors that GregTech's supposed to be seriously nerfing it. I've been hearing rumors of almost like tiny piles of dust, like 1 tiny pile of dust per. So I'm not too happy about that. But hey, you know what? It is a bit of a cheaty way if you have an infinite lava source like we do, or semi-infinite. So yeah, we're almost full on barrels anyway, so I'm not going to be too worried about our copper situation for a while. So we got some stuff going on here. We got our industrial blast furnace heated up to 22K, 2200K, which is good. We also have a industrial grinder that has been very making a lot of stuff. We have our industrial centrifuge. This is new. This wasn't here before I logged on today. We got our implosion compressor because we got a lot of iridium. You'll see why in a little bit. What else we got here? We got a macerator, macerating away, electric furnace, and a compressor. If you're wondering what these little guys are, they're from a moonworm queen. And you fire them like a gun and they act like torches. They're cool. So I will show you guys the basement now. So what we got going down here is really STD's kind of workshop. He built this amazing item. This right here is as compact as I know how to make it, or as even he knows how to make it, to the point where it's almost self-sufficient. Only thing you need to do is insert ore, and it will spew out what you want it to spew out. So these are all the ores. And this is actually our platinum maker. For those of you who don't know, all you need is some shiny dust and some rich slag, and you get yourself a platinum maker. Getting the rich slag is the pain because you need to put ores in an industrial smelter. But once you get all that going, easy peasy. Here, I don't know what he's doing here. He's doing something. I'll ask him when he gets on, but I see 6 centrifuges all set up. There's an area to remove empty cells or to place empty cells, and then there's an output chest. I see sticky resin, I see plant balls, I see methane, some nickel, and some carbon cells. So maybe multi-purpose setup. Oh, we got a little laser assembly table going on here. Don't know why this guy's on the ground. But yeah, so like I said, everything here is being powered by come on, by biofuel. So if I show you guys back here, there is a pump, there is a line to the main tank that goes all the way down here. Now these guys are set up with gates. So first off, they'll always be full of lava, always be full of biomass. What is he heated up to? He has no heat. Use all the fuels. I did not know you could use water for biogas engines. I guess it's not very efficient. Man, I'm slow. Alright, anyways. Yeah, so these guys are generating power to these 2 energy cells, which in turn powers everything over here. They have gates to ensure that there's no biofuel being wasted, which is good. Surprisingly, these aren't full. I wonder why. I'll find out in a few. This is some EU power that we're getting from an MFE on the top, being dropped down, split off, and then redistributed to those centrifuges, the drop-down method. And then we got the same thing here that we have for the platinum machine for the, I believe these are the lasers, so for the assembly table. Oh, it's got at the bottom too. I guess it must work when it's at the bottom as well. And like I said, they all have gates, an iron and gate, so if its energy is full, nothing happens. Red pipe signal is on, submit energy signal. I don't see any red. Oh, there's red wire pipe. Huh, cool. So another thing I want to show you guys is something I've been working on. I built a mailbox a while back, thinking that don't do that. Thinking that I could send stuff to people. Well, you can pay the ferryman. Yeah, so you can. Problem is, you need bees or sticky propolis. So I got myself a little bee thing going on here. So let's see what we got here. Marbled, common. Let these guys go. You're probably saying, why the hell are you doing this? I don't have enough honey. I need to build up a store of honey. So I'm just gonna let these guys go. Do what they gotta do. I do got soul frames, so I got like the best of the best for that. Went on another run a while back. I'm gonna do a meadows, and let's do these guys on stack. So let's do him. I don't have any other queens. Oh, more stuff. That is a common. Let's do a common and a do a common and a common. I got cultivated, so let's do a cultivated in the meadows. I got a rocky princess. Let's do a rocky in the meadows. And I think that's it. I don't think I have any other stuff. I do have other queens, but I need to set them up. Like I was able to show these guys up, and they need hot and arid. Luckily, there's a desert just over there, so I'm gonna set them up later. But this, I just want to put these guys in. I got 3 honeycomb. I do have this thing set up. It's being run by this energy cell. Luckily, I'm very close. I made sure I set up very close over here so I can just come down, pop in a new energy cell, and pop out. I got this running off of a few redstone engines. Let me show you guys what's going on. Got a little tank for some for a buffer, trying to get more stuff. Now I should have enough. Here we go. So we're gonna see the analyzer going. Now I do plan on getting all the other stuff like the acclimatizer, the DNA stuff, but that's not gonna be for a while. I'm just getting into the bees, so I don't want to jump in head first. I want to learn how to do this properly. And I think the one thing I am gonna have to go grab though is the acclimatizer. Let me see this guy. He needs mushrooms. Huh. Interesting. That would explain why I couldn't use them earlier. So these are nocturnal. He needs mushrooms. He's good for normal temperature. And these guys won't work. Like anyone that's nocturnal? Well, I have a minecart on me. Must have found it somewhere. No. Do you remember seeing some mushrooms over here? Let me see if I can go pick them up and plant them. If I can, that'd be nice. Here's a couple mushrooms. So let's grab you. And let's grab you. And I'll put you both down. I don't know if you'll pop up because the sunlight is going to be nearby. If you are, I'll have to find a way to grow mushrooms. I don't know if there's a farm that'll do that. Do I have an empty one? Here. Alright, so I'll take you, pop you down. Oh, I need cobblestone. I think they only grow on cobblestone. Where are you? There's one that's semi-empty. Ooh. Oh boy, the leg. Alright, so we're gonna take him, turn him into that. Take him, turn him into that. Plop down you. Oh, okay, so that won't work. So do they just need normal dirt? Let's try normal dirt. normal dirt. How the hell are you supposed to plant mushrooms? I'll figure it out. Probably needs more darkness, so need set up like an area around it where I can grow mushrooms and whatnot. We'll figure it out. Let's see what else I could show you guys. I think that's really about it. So the best of my knowledge, where I know where most people are, Teask. If you guys remember from last a few episodes too, like I'm the only one on the server, so that's why there's no one else on talking to me. Teask, I think, is somewhere in that direction, and I know that Gear somewhere in this direction, and he's actually starting up. He's starting up a bar. He had some strong stuff. He was giving me some strong stuff earlier, and yeah, the boy knows what he's doing when it comes to his booze. So yeah, so that's pretty much about it. Did he get rid of our silverwood tree, I wonder? Yeah, he did. Fuck. Really hoping he wouldn't have. The only reason why I say that is because I wanted to do some Thaumcraft. And I didn't want the flux to be really bad. Oh, this is what I can show you guys. These are our turtle mines. Whee! Boop. And yes, I got long falls. Ooh, I'm not gonna be able to get back up. So I gotta be careful. So these, I've been mining out using the turtles. 50 long tunnels. I'm avoiding some of the stuff we don't need. So stuff like the aluminum and whatnot. Some of the crystals. Oh, that's a big ass hole and it's dark. Like everything we can find. It's really dark. Just light this up a little bit. So yeah, so just the stuff that we really need, like the coal down here, and I need the Zycraft ores and coal and all that. Like I got some coal here I gotta take out and all that good stuff. Crude we don't need. So I'm just avoiding the stuff we don't need and just grabbing the stuff we do, and then we just filter it in there and do what we need. Any ores we get, we put it through the system and all that kind of stuff. Oh, jetpack. Sweet. I need to work on the Gravitron suit soon, just so I can have something to fly around all the time in. But yeah, so I think I can call that an episode. Wasn't a very long one, and for that I apologize. Or for those of you who don't like the long ones, you're welcome. For those of you who do like long ones, I apologize. But yeah, so it was just basically an update video as to what's going on the server, making sure to let you guys know I haven't abandoned FTB yet. Don't plan to for any time soon. And yeah, hopefully next episode we'll get into some more bees. Have these things a little better figured out, and probably make this little ask STB to help me out, or STD to help me out on this stuff. Make it look nice. Figure out the acclimatize thing, see if I can get it to run using, like get some of the stuff run using normal climates and whatnot. And start working on some other bees. Nox is still on the server. She's still the bee lady, but she wanted more people to help her out on the bees. So I know Gear is also doing some bees. Don't know about Teask. Cheese is floating around. Generic is with Nox, so they're both doing bees. And I don't know about Rob. Haven't heard from Rob in a while. Same thing with Earther. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. And an appropriate time to end an episode with the sun rising. So, oh, and particle effects. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you haven't yet, please like and favorite all my videos, including this one. And if you haven't done so either, please subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, stay frosty.